Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at this 07 Ford Focus. It's got a very rough idle, and it's got about 100 and some thousand miles on it, and there's no check engine lights, but this rough idle, it vibrates like a dickens. But the one thing I noticed, if you look, it's got that classic valve cover leak. So maybe with all that oil, if you can tell, may have actually gone down into the spark plug and maybe, you know, alternately shorten it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this valve cover, clean it, everything out, and since it's got 100,000 miles and the owner told me that they've never done it, we'll also replace the plug and see what that does. Okay, let's get going.
Alright, so all the fasteners look like they're 8 mils, and then we have a lot of these little pull tabs. You should just get yourself a little tool and just bring those up and out of the way. There's another one back here, and then we'll release all this. We'll also release all of this and try to pull all of this over here. And hopefully, you know, the biggest problem I have is when you try to undo these, they break, but hopefully they won't break. There we go. Those are coming off pretty good. And then we'll take those off, and then we'll get the coils out. 8 mils, those are. Okay, I'm using a speed wrench with an 8 mil, and then I'm going to take this out of here, and then we'll just take a look inside here and see how that coil pack, if it's soaked in oil, which I'm afraid it might be because of the. Okay, there's the bolt, and look, that's probably it. Okay, so there's more oil in there. Oh yeah, that's a lot of oil. Okay, if we have to, if this is bad, you know, we'll look at replacing the coil packs with some motorcraft units, but right now my job, we're going to try to just clean it up as best as possible, and then we're going to try to clean up that inside. Yep, number 2, not as bad, but it's still soaked too. 3, it too has oil. That's not good. Okay, and the last one, let's see. Oh yeah, this is coated into, and if you look in here, oh yeah, the whole, oh man, the whole thing is filled with oil. Yeah, let me get a light in there. I don't know if you can tell, but the whole thing is just, every well is just filled with engine oil. This is where engine oil is going. So we need to aspirate that out. Remember, I'm going to use that little vacuum thing I have, and I'll just suck that out, and then we'll go from there. Let's go for it. Let's see how much we get out. Alright, disconnected the sensor. That was swimming in oil. I undid this connector here, moved it underneath out, undid all the fuel injector by pushing, and then now I'm going to try to remove this bracket out of the way so I can actually get it. Looks like it's I don't know, what is it, 13? Yep, it's a 13. Alright, just taking out the bolts. Some of them are captured, looks like, and some of them are not. Like this one, that one's not captured, but some of them are actually held in. This one is not. Well, I don't think any of them really are, but for some. Alright, the valve cover is plastic, so we got to be really super careful here. Got to find some nice places to pry on. I don't know exactly where. There's not really that many places that you can actually pry on here without damaging something else, sadly. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, and then we should be able to just snake it out of there. Alright, hopefully you can see I'm going to take a razor blade and just kind of clean out the old gasket material there between where the timing cover and the block, the two pieces meet. Just going to take my time and just go over it ever so slowly without scraping, and just remove all of the old gasket material, and we'll put some new stuff here. Okay, there we go. Yep. Alright, put in a little bit of gasket maker right there. Right on that seam. There we go, a little bit there, and a little bit there. That should do it right there. Just a little bit. Not even a lot. Okay, that should do it. Okay, I got the Fel-pro. This is the gasket I used. Okay, good fit, nice and tight. Everything seems to be okay. It stays there pretty well. So now I cleaned it up, and let's get it in place. If we can, without too much fuss here, just get it on real nice and easy. Okay. There we go, without moving it. There we go. And then we can. Alright, we're shooting for 89. I've already torqued it to 50 inch-pounds. So we're going about right there. And that ought to do it. We're just going to follow the torque sequence. And we should be good to go. Alright, now we're just putting everything back together the way it was. And then we should put the coils back on, and we should be pretty good to go, I'd say. So let's do that, and then we should be one step closer to getting everything done. Alright.